best place in the city to sit with a coffee. There's obviously nowhere for that water to drain out. It kind of just feels a bit overwhelming. Blimey! The mundanity and the utter absurdity of pulling weeds. We have this much rain over a relatively short period of time. Absolutely everything just gets crazily wild and overgrown. I could really do with getting my jet washer on this area around the side. That's going to be a job for later on this afternoon. Today is all about maintaining the area around the house, not the farm. I'm not going to worry about the land around the house today. It's too much to think about every day. There are many days actually there. It kind of just feels a bit overwhelming. And it's days like that, days like today, where it's easier just to micromanage what I've got to do. Let's just crack on with a few small jobs and see how we go. Stop. Why? Hey? Why? You soft thing. Don't be jealous of each other. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, let's chill out today and get a bit of work done. So a little bit of weeding. I was going to clean the pool, but we've had more rain in the night and this is just all rainwater, flood water. See, the waters have risen again over the last couple of days. So there's nothing I can do with this pool at the moment. There's obviously nowhere for that water to drain out. The water from the pool drains out below the level of the bank here through a pipe and out into a canal over there. But those canals are still overflowed with water. We've had lots of flooding. And so this is just a natural level of the water right now. It's obviously dirty because it's flood water. You don't want to swim in that.
Change is constant, learning to flow. All the unknown, lemons thrown. May look different from what you've dreamed. Colors and contrast making it art.
You can see how far I've got with the weeding. This is where I've got up to. It's the craziness of the rainy season in Thailand. It's just, unfortunately, one of those things that if you don't keep on top of it, like, I don't mean daily, but, you know, a couple of times a week this time of year, it just becomes absolute madness. I think, actually, I've made the decision that I'm going to employ somebody to come out here maybe once a week, do the jobs that I absolutely hate to do. Weeding being the main culprit. This crazy stuff, I don't know what it is. If you don't keep on top of it, which I haven't done in the last few weeks, it just gets completely out of hand. It just grows everywhere. You can almost see it growing. It's so fast. I mean, look, this grows outside there, which I've got no issue with. I mean, when I keep it in check with the lawnmower and whatnot, it's never a problem. But it makes its way over the wall here. Very invasive. So invasive. I mean, look, it just stretches out like a bloody snake and it just kind of clings to anything it can. Look at that stuff. That's not a case of out of sight, out of mind. I'm fully aware that I'll have to deal with that at some point, but it just won't be right now. Right now I'm focusing on what I can see in front of me, which is this area and all these bastard weeds. I've just become fed up of doing certain jobs. I think that's kind of inevitable, isn't it?
Change is constant, learning to flow.
Weeding and just basic, very boring garden maintenance has become such a chore to me that I really find myself procrastinating about it. And that's not pleasant, is it? You know, when you can see that within yourself, when you're just doing anything to put off doing another small job, you know, it gets in your head, doesn't it? And that's what this job of weeding and just sorting the garden out has become to me. And so I don't want to feel like that. I really don't. My mood swings are up and down anyway, without having to deal with the mundanity and the utter absurdity of pulling weeds out of gravel in 35-degree heat. I simply do not need this chore in my life.
With you.
The storm that blew through this area a couple of days ago, I think it was kind of tail end of the one that came from China and whatnot, the typhoon. The wind was so strong, it's blown over partially this pine tree. As you can see, it's kind of sitting at an angle now, so I want to try to do something about that before I lose it. I mean, look, maybe it'll grow wonky. That's how sometimes things happen in nature, but I don't want to risk that. I'm more than happy to have a wonky pine tree, but I just don't want to have no pine tree. Maybe the best thing is just to give it a bit more growing space, a bit more room to breathe. So that's exactly what I've done. I've uprooted one of this Thai aubergine plant. I've pulled it out of here. I'm going to do the same with a few others that are close by, just to make sure that all of the available goodness goes to this pine tree, because I love it.
Let's can do. Lucky they let me here with you.
Be careful next to the water, you two. You looking for fish? Oh no, you're looking for snails, aren't you? The weather isn't looking particularly promising for the rest of the day. Lots and lots of cloud there. Definitely can't get through with a car, but let's see how far we can get with the bike. Fingers crossed. Well, it's a bit muddy, but I can deal with a bit of mud if it means I can access civilization again. Well, I managed to get through on the bike. But obviously my truck is still parked at my house. I can't get through. I can't get out yet. Because the one direction where the road is not collapsed, that's still flooded. So anyway, I managed to borrow a car from a family member, an in-law, so I can at least get into the city and buy some supplies. can only really fill up enough of a bag that I can carry back on the scooter. Teeny cap. Cup. Okay, up and back up. Right, I'm going to go and sit and have a coffee in my favourite place. Relax with a nice cappuccino and chill out looking at the fish in the pond. Cappuccino yen cap.
Cappuccino เย็น
ใช่
5 บาท 15 บาท
ขอบคุณมากครับ Best place in the city to sit with a coffee.
Blue sky come bearing up before us. We hang on the hem of your gown.
This bridge is always a great indicator as to how the river will be down at my house. Oh, it's high still, isn't it? It's still high, that river. That's not good, actually. That's not good. I tell you why this has happened. It's happened simply because I said a few days ago, albeit not on camera to somebody else, that the floods are over now this year. It's all finished. I've gone through that, it's done. We're just gearing up now for the end of the rainy season and the onset of the cold season. The rain's finished. Shows what I know, doesn't it? Absolutely bugger all. Right, I shall park up this car, give it back, get on Anna's scooter again. Let's get unloaded and head back to my house. Hello, my mate. Can I say hello? Will you come and say hello? Suai, Mike. Quite suai. Chilling out in the sun, they don't want to be disturbed by a nosy feline, which is fair enough. Sawasดีครับปลาไหม I know what you can smell. You can smell chicken, can't you? You can smell chicken, I know. What I've certainly learned from this year's rainy season, this year's flood season, is that before next year's rainy season happens, way before, when all the roads are clear and there's no issue with my truck, I shall absolutely stock up for, you know, a few months worth of dried goods, frozen stuff, water, loads of chicken, and get it in the freezer for the dogs. Because yeah, look, it's not that I was particularly blasé about this year's rainy season. Well, look, I guess I was blasé about it. But as I explained in another video, it's just because I've not lived through one before. Last year's flood season, I was in the UK working. The year before, we were still in a rented house. We'd not quite finished the build on this at that point. I'm happy if I'm learning something. As long as you're always falling forwards, that's the key, innit? To always fall forwards, and you can't go wrong. I think falling forwards is better than not falling at all, actually. Nothing worse than falling backwards. And if I don't fill the freezer up with food and the cupboards next July, I will have certainly fallen backwards, hard on my ass, and I'll take all the abuse you can give me in the comments, should that day come. Well, my neighbour's just ruined my lovely peaceful B-roll that I was filming then. He's got his chainsaw out somewhere over the river, the other side. My neighbour, I can't see him because of all my trees, but I can certainly hear the bastard. For all those non-British viewers, when I say the word bastard, I mean it in a friendly way, you know? There's nothing offensive or derogatory about that. Come get some fresh air, get some exercise, hey? Get rid of this. Kuntuan mag. Lazy English dog. Yes.